Okay, so there'll be some questions that ask you to place an angle in the proper quadrant, right? And that could be in terms of degrees, it could be in terms of radians with pi in it, or it could just be in terms of decimals. So something like, where do I find 23? My pen mode. Yeah, so not. Where do I find 23 pi over 8? How could I tell which quadrant that's in? You could just subtract or add 2 pi until you get it down to something that's more recognizable. If I subtract 2 pi, that would be 16 pi over 8, right? So 23 pi over 8 minus 16 pi over 8, which is, what is that, 7 pi over 8? So where would that be? It's 7/8 pi. Which quadrant would that be in? I mean, this is 0 pi over 2 pi. Is 7/8 going to be, okay, Jacob? It's 2 because 7/8 is less than 1, right? This is 1 pi. So going around, remember, we define our angles positive and negative. If I go around positive 7/8 pi, I don't get all the way to pi. So that would be quadrant 2. Okay. What if I have a negative 225 degrees? Which quadrant are we in? What does it tell you, the negative? That you're going around clockwise, right? And you're going more than 180 in a clockwise direction. So 180 degrees would have been to here, but you're going more. Any chance you're going all the way that far? How many degrees would that have been in a negative direction? 270, right? So we're in between negative 180 and negative 270, quadrant 2. What if you get something like 5.5, right? Where it doesn't say pi, it doesn't say degrees, it just says the number 5.5. What measure is that? Radians or degrees? It's radians. The degrees will always have the little symbol on it. If you don't see the symbol, then it doesn't matter if there's a pi in it or not, it's radians. So 5.5 is positive. And so we're starting here and we're going in a decimal value, in decimals around counterclockwise. You just need to think of pi for its decimal value, right? It's 3.14. Half of that is 1.57, right? In between 3.14 and 6.28 is 4.71. Where does 5.5 fall? Going all the way around. 5.5 would be in between there and there, so quadrant 4. Right? So be able to place an angle in a particular quadrant.